All right, here we are, Kiawah Island, Cougar Point. We're gonna get out for a round today. Pretty excited. It's a gorgeous day, as usually March is down here. And really what we're doing today is we're gonna try to see if we can take the lesson tee to the actual tee. I don't know if that makes sense, but I've been working on a few things with my instructor, and I'm trying to figure out where the inconsistency is coming from. And the biggest thing that he came out with, and we'll do a video on this. Don't know by the time this goes up if I've done it yet or if it's coming, but we're gonna do a video on this really bad breakdown that I have that I finally figured out, which is I don't keep my hands on the golf club when I'm swinging, which sounds insane, but that's actually what I'm doing. So I'm really trying to work hard on keeping my right hand on the golf club, because it seems like that's one of the leading causes of inconsistency. So we'll see it in some of the lesson video. We're gonna see today if I can keep it on, and hopefully that leads to more consistency and just a better round overall. So fingers crossed. Let's see how it goes today, but I'm hoping. Anyway, we'll get out to the round, we'll see what we're gonna shoot, and we'll see you in a bit. Thanks.
So the first hole at Cougar actually is a hole that gives me some problems, and I'm trying to be smarter. So you're seeing hybrid in hand. I just don't get on with my driver, and probably happened in the last 5 years. So here it is, hybrid, and trying to get this off to a good start. So not the best, but not terrible. And that left me here. So I'm up the hill, and on this green you can't go long. So in a good spot up the hill, and for some reason I think this has some Augusta level break, and I'm looking way the hell somewhere I shouldn't be, and hit this amazing putt up the hill. So yeah, I love golf. By the way, I don't know how everyone feels about flagstick in or out. I'm definitely an in person, but most of the people I play with take it out, so it messes with my head a little bit. But my God, I can't believe I'm complaining about that when I hit such a terrible putt. So 3-putt the first green. Go team. Par 3 over water is the second hole. Wind was behind, so I clubbed down one. Didn't catch it the best, but not terrible. All right, mission accomplished. You can see from the flagstick and the palm trees, there's definitely some wind going around today, and I navigated it well enough. I'm on the green, I have a putt at birdie, it's up the hill. It's not terribly steep, it's up the hill a little bit, and I should be able to get something up there. Hopefully give it a run for birdie, but if not, just tap in for par. And somehow I forgot how to putt today, so not even close, not even a potential, even getting there for the birdie putt, leaving me about like 6 to 8 feet up the hill. And of course, everything I've got in my head is you just 3-putted the last green. Not the best thought, because I know in golf you're supposed to kind of brush everything off, but realizing that I don't want to 3-putt 2 in a row. And luckily I didn't. The third hole, Cougar, is interesting. It's basically a 90-degree dogleg, par 5 with water left. And you really want to do is you take aim at the bunker. Now, driver, again, not being strong suit, I hit hybrid. Faded it, and now left myself a longer way in, because when you get to where my ball is, you take a hard left, and you look out where you go. But in the fairway. So 5-iron down the fairway itself. Again, a little bit of a fade, but not anything that will get me into trouble. And so, again, hybrid off the tee, 5-iron, and now I've got a little pitch in from where I am. Didn't quite get it, but again, here I am on the green. Now, it did give myself about 45 feet, but still on the green and looking to putt up there. Again, maybe give it a run for birdie. If not, again, get it close, tap in for par, walk off to the next hole. We're sensing a theme. Not enough gas, not even close. Great camera work, by the way, of where the ball is. So here I am, got about 10, 12 feet or so left to try to make par after having played it smart. And totally not to be. Just missed it, didn't quite get the break right. And another 3-putt. For the fourth hole, now you're kind of coming out to the marsh at Cougar. We're in the wind. It is a long hole. And I hit driver, and like I said, I'm not getting out with driver. Not dead, but definitely making this hole more difficult on myself. It is kind of pretty, though. It's a dogleg right. There's water on the right that we'll see in a second. But this is where you play out into the marsh at Cougar. So you go out on 4, you get to the green that's surrounded by marsh, then you come back and play 5 and 6 that all sit on the marsh. It's actually a really pretty stretch. I guess the only bad thing is it comes this early in the round. Not a bad approach from where I was. So the tee shot went left, and I had to punch out from the trees, and I got it up here, and I'm actually a lot closer than it looks on the camera. The funny part was, though, there is a palm tree, and I am directly behind it on line to the green. So I've either got to go left or right, and I chose right. It looked like it was the better angle to try to get something up to the green, and it would have been a better angle to get something up to the green had I not decided to be a 13 handicapper and hit whatever the heck that was.
Oh, stupid.
Good times. So 5's a really pretty hole. There's marsh all down the left. Not the longest, but can get you in trouble if you're not in the fairway. So I hit hybrid. Well, about as middle of the fairway as I could get. Hit a little gap wedge. And honestly, it was one of the best shots I've hit in a long time. Even my playing partner liked it. Yeah, so no fooling. Really, one of the best shots I've hit as I'm walking up here. Less than a foot in. Even I can't screw up that birdie putt. I hope. So again, 5 is just a pretty hole. So this is the green. It sits out into the marsh. There's the tee box for 6 playing back over the marsh. It's just a nice hole. The fact that I birdied it made me pretty happy. And I was looking to carry that momentum over to 6. And went a little left. So left of the green is 6, I know pretty well. There's fairway, there's bunker. I happen to find the pump of grass. So once again, 13 handicap golf. I've got to get it out of this massive grass thing and get it on the green. Yep, I got it out, just not on the green. So I blasted it over. Let's just not talk about it and move on to 7. All right, so I go birdie, kind of disaster, and now I'm on 7. I like this hole. It's a dogleg right. It's really just a hybrid out in the fairway, maybe clear the bunker on the right. And I'm feeling good because the last time I hit hybrid, it was great. Not so much this time. I punched down the fairway and I had a little wedge in. I hit it okay. I just didn't judge. Maybe it's the wrong club, but I hit the front of the green and I spun it back. And I basically spun it back into that guy. It did go in the water. I'm not going in there. His buddy was checking me out too, just to see. So it left me with this putt. So birdie, disaster, and now another disaster. I'm also working on trying to recover, which I think I did okay here. 2 not great holes in a row, sitting on the tee box, hitting a hybrid down the chute. Didn't look great from the tee, but I got up there. It's sitting smack in the middle of the fairway. They're probably like 110, 115 in. So just an easy sand wedge to get on the green because I didn't want to mess around. In fact, I was feeling pretty good. I was telling myself, easy, just smooth. You'll get it up on the green. Let's make another birdie like we did on 5. Which is hard to do when you blade it out of the fairway over the green. I think the only silver lining was it was a pretty good 4 hybrid off the tee. Had I gotten something on the green, it maybe would have been a par. But look, over the green, chipped on, 2 putts, walk out with a bogey. All right, hole 9, par 5. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm hitting hybrid. Yes, it's a par 5, and I'm not hitting driver, but there's water right, there's trees left. I'm always in the left trees.
So we have learned that when I don't have my hand on the club, I hit really bad shots, and when I have my hand on the club, I hit good shots. So we're on 9, and I'll give you a little view. It's a really interesting par 5 that kind of snakes back and forth. So I think we've learned. Hit the ball with both hands on the club, and the ball actually goes in the direction you want it to. So who knew golf was that simple? Both hands on the club, and it makes it easy. So we'll see if we can keep going through the hole here. I think I'm blocked out by the trees though. So.
And yes, I am blocked out by the trees. So that big oak tree on the left, once the camera stops shaking, the green's actually kind of up behind that tree. You can kind of see the right bunker from this view. So I've got to hit a draw on command around these trees, and I'm about 245 out from the hole. And of course, as I'm getting ready to hit this crazy shot, I forget to figure out how to stabilize the camera, and now you're just getting a good view of my feet. But hey, great contact, right? What you didn't get to see was I actually mashed that. And I hit a draw, and I hit it around the trees. So it looked a little something like this. So I have never been on the green in 2 here, and somehow I pulled it off today. Hard to say what I did right. Maybe just keeping both hands on the golf club. So yeah, front edge of the green on the par 5 and 2. Staring at an eagle putt. I can't remember the last time I had an eagle putt. It's got to be years now that I actually had one of those. So looking forward to what we're about to do here. Maybe make the eagle, get the birdie, and close out this round really well. But if you've been following this video up until now, I can't putt today. So not only did I pick a terrible line, I blasted this thing about 15 to 20 feet past the hole. So let's recap. Great tee shot, great second shot out of the fairway, eagle putt, and now I'm staring at, 20-something feet for birdie because I hit the world's worst eagle putt up there. So good times. I still love golf.